Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and namaste to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank all of you to come here today and be part of the celebration of 75th Independence Day of India. These are difficult times the world over due to COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, Lebanon is going through its own challenges. These challenges have disrupted our normal routine, normal movement and normal gatherings. Physical events have been replaced by virtual. In spite of these difficulties and challenges, so many of you have been able to come here today, and I wish to thank you all profusely for that. Friends, let me welcome our dignitaries of today. We have among us Member of Parliament, His Excellency Ali Osaran, who is part of the Lebanese-India Parliamentary Friendship Committee. Thank you, Excellency, for gracing our event. I would also like to welcome Mr. Salam Al-Ashkar, Acting Chief of Protocol in the Foreign Office, who is representing Her Excellency Zaina Akhtar, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigrants, and also the Secretary General of Foreign Office, His Excellency Mr. Hani Shemaitli, Mr. Hatham Saeed, who is representing Governor of Beirut, Brigadier General Ghassan Aboud, who is representing Commander of LAF. I would also like to welcome all my diplomatic colleagues, ambassadors and other officers from embassies and representatives of the UN bodies. A special welcome to UN Special Coordinator for Lebanon, Her Excellency Joanna Veronica. I think she's going to join us soon. Commander of UNIFIL, General Stefano Del Pol, and Head of World Bank, Mr. Saroj Jha. I also like to welcome members of Association for Development of Lebanese-India Relations at LEF, members of Indian diaspora, and all our Lebanese friends for coming and gracing this occasion. Friends, today is a historical day in the history and destiny of our country. We are celebrating 75th Independence Day of India. To mark this special occasion, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched celebrations under the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This mega festival of our independence was launched by Prime Minister Modi on 12th of March this year from Sabarmati Ashram in India. It was on this day, 12th March in 1930, and at the same place, Sabarmati Ashram, that Mahatma Gandhi, the leading light of our freedom movement, started civil disobedience movement against the British rule. This mega festival of our independence celebrates our freedom struggle, as well as four other pillars, what our Prime Minister has said: ideas at 75, achievements at 75, actions at 75, and resolves at 75. This mega festival is a celebration of India's socio-cultural strength, political progress, economic development, and global standing. Friends, India is the largest democracy in the world. In the last 75 years, Indian democracy has not only survived, but also thrived and became stronger and stronger. We have multi-level democracy right from the village level to the national level. We have the largest written constitution in the world, which guarantees all Indians justice, liberty, and equality. Indian democracy is deeply rooted in our age-old value system based on ideals of Satyamev Jayate, meaning thereby truth always prevails, and Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, that is the whole world is one family, and also on principles of unity in diversity and non-violence. Prime Minister Modi has also given us the motto of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, that is together for everyone's development. Friends, India is one of the largest and fastest growing economies in the world. We are marching well towards our goal of a $5 trillion economy in the next few years with the guiding principle of Atmanirbhar Bharat, which means self-reliant India. India has also seen a spectacular recovery from the COVID-related slump and is already on the path of being one of the fastest growing economies in the current financial year. During the COVID times, India has been a leading country providing medicine and vaccines to the world. And in spite of our own COVID-19 challenges, India provided medicine to almost 150 countries and also provided about 68 million doses of vaccines world over. Friends, as a responsible member of the international community, India has always been promoting peace and equality among nations. India is always committed to multilateralism, rule of law, and a fair and equitable international system. India is currently on the UN Security Council for 2 years. Our priorities for our membership of this august body can be summarized in our 5S approach. That is Samman, meaning respect, Samvad, meaning dialogue, Sahyog, meaning cooperation, Shanti, meaning peace, and Samriddhi, meaning prosperity for all. Friends, India and Lebanon have historically enjoyed close and friendly relations ever since we established diplomatic relations in 1954. These relations have been based on mutual respect and shared commonalities, which include, among other things, multicultural, multi-religious societies and democratic traditions. I see a great deal of goodwill for India in this country, which gives me immense encouragement in carrying out my mission here in Lebanon. Lebanese people have always admired Indian culture, Indian music, Indian films, Indian cuisine, yoga. A number of privately owned yoga schools have come up in various parts of Lebanon in recent years. Similarly, Ayurveda, meditation, and art of living have also become very popular in Lebanon recently. It is also heartening to note that there is also immense respect for Mahatma Gandhi in Lebanon and great appreciation for his teachings of non-violence and search for truth. India also stood by Lebanon in its hour of need. Last year, after the tragic Beirut blasts, we provided relief material of 58 metric tons. We also provided medical kits to the Ministry of Health in its fight against COVID-19 pandemic. Friends, one of our biggest engagement in Lebanon is our participation in UNIFIL since 1998. Indian Battalion has been discharging its peacekeeping role with utmost professionalism and dedication under the command of the Force Commander and alongside the troops from more than 40 troop contributing countries. At the same time, the Indian Battalion has also developed excellent rapport with the local communities. The battalion is organizing regular medical and veterinary camps for the local communities. And for the last 2 years, we have also done some quick impact projects for the local communities through the Indian Battalion in South Lebanon. These include upgrading a public park in Abel Saki municipality named Mahatma Gandhi Park, upgrading a sports stadium named Sardar Patel Stadium in the municipality of Kwakaba, provision of a generator set to the village of Burguz, provision of garbage disposal facility to the municipality of Kafar Shuba, and participation in construction of Red Cross building in the municipality of Sheba. I am sure the Indian Battalion will continue to play its role in peacekeeping in South Lebanon and will at the same time continue to support the local communities. Friends, we are also constantly exploring options for strengthening and diversifying our bilateral trade. I strongly feel that enhancing imports from India can provide a viable and cost-effective source for Lebanon's import needs and may reduce its overall import bill. We also provide a number of training programs to officials of various ministries and government departments in Lebanon through our ITEC program. It is a capacity building program fully funded by the Indian government, and I would urge various government departments and ministries to benefit from these fully funded courses. We have also provided training to a number of defense personnel under this ITEC program. A number of scholarship opportunities are also available now for Lebanese students to study in India, and I will urge Lebanese youth to make use of these opportunities. Friends, in the end, I wish to thank the leadership of Lebanon for their constant patronage and support for a strong India-Lebanese relationship. I also wish happiness, prosperity and peace for all the Lebanese people who are passing through a challenging times. Once again, and thank you all for joining us in these celebrations. Jai Hind and long live India-Lebanon friendship. Thank you very much.